Thank you for coming back to my channel for your stimulus check and stimulus package update. Please subscribe to my channel. Please leave your thumbs up and please leave your comments. Y'all, first I need to say thank you for all the support that you have given me these past dark months and allowing me to do this. Without you, I could not do this. And thank you so much. Okay, first of all, we're going to talk about free rent for all Americans. But first, I got two other little things that I want to talk about. I'm getting a lot of comments in my comment section about the statement that I've been making about garnishments. They have said in this stimulus package that we're getting now that there is no garnishments. But still, there are people that wants to argue the fact that they will be garnishing your check. That is simply not true. There are people that's just wanting to run around screaming, the sky is falling, the sky is falling. Y'all, your stimulus checks are safe. Everyone will get them. Nobody can garnish it. That's the IRS, child support, anything. They cannot garnish your check. Even if you're in prison, you're getting a stimulus check. As weird as that sounds. But there are people that still saying I'm wrong, that they will garnish your paycheck. If you owe people money, they will take your paychecks. No, they will not. Okay, first of all, a lot of people are saying that, make no mistake about it, the bank will take your money. Well, the only way I can see a bank being able to take your money is if you've written a bunch of bad checks and you're overdrawn at the bank, you owe the bank a lot of fees. Yeah, they're going to reconcile your account when that money hits the account. But they're not going to garnish the whole $1,400 or however much you're getting. They're going to take what you owe them. That's the bank. And that's understandable. If you've written a lot of checks, I mean, two wrongs don't make a right. I mean, it's wrong that you're suffering and you had to write these checks, but it also don't relieve you from paying the consequences from writing those bad checks. So if you've written a bunch of bad checks and you owe the bank a bunch of fees, stuff like that at the bank, yeah, they're going to reconcile your account before they release the funds, and I totally understand that. Okay, Janet Yellen. You know, they have been saying that these checks could start reaching your bank account as soon as this weekend. Well, Janet Yellen has officially said that the first wave of checks are coming out and they will hit the accounts this weekend. So yes, check your bank account all weekend long, every day of the weekend. You just may have your stimulus check. She says that they will hit the bank accounts. This is just the first wave. And we know the first wave is going to be the people that's got direct deposit. Everything is in order with their direct deposit. So this is a good thing. And then they're going to move on to the people that's either getting the cards or the paper check. But the first wave should be hitting your bank account this week. And if it's this weekend. And if it's not there this weekend, check every day throughout the week. It's coming, and it's coming fast. Okay, one thing I want to talk to you about, and this is very serious, free rent for all Americans and free mortgage payments for all landlords. This is a bill that was introduced into the Republican Senate, I believe it was yesterday evening. But they're calling for free rent for all Americans and forgiveness for all mortgage payments until the pandemic is over. Y'all, this would be awesome. This is just what we need. This would relieve landlords. This would relieve renters. But the thing is, they would have to make it across the board for everyone, not just certain income groups. It would have to be every renter and every landlord in order to make it right. Because you have these people that's out here that can't pay their rent, and I'm sorry for them. But then you have these people out here that can pay their rent. Well, what happens to the ones that can pay their rents? Okay, they're going to send their rent payment to their landlord. Their landlord could be a person that owns a big apartment complex that's got 250 apartments or more, and you got half of the people there paying their rent. Well, this landlord has already got forgiveness of his mortgage payments, but 200 people are still sending him rent payments every month. Is this the Republican Party's way of getting the rich people richer? I mean, who's to say that these landlords will take their forgiveness of their payments and still collect rents? So, therefore, that is the Republican Party propping up their rich friends again. So, in order to make this right, it would have to be across the board, no questions asked. All renters, free rent. All landlords, forgiveness of their mortgage payments. The only way to make it fair. Because right now, these landlords, they've got forbearance. That means their payments is put at the end of their mortgage. They hadn't lost anything. The only thing that they have lost is the little profit that they get from each tenant every month. They certainly have not lost the full payment, but yet they're protected by putting it at the end of their mortgage. And of course, the renter is protected right now. They can't be evicted. But how long is that going to last? So I say, if they're going to do something like this, make it across the board, rent-free for all renters, mortgage payment forgiveness for everyone that holds a mortgage. That would just the only way to make it fair. But I do see this as a way that the Republican Party is trying to get their rich friends richer, because these big landlord with these big apartment complexes, they're making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. And believe me, a lot of these big landlords, I'm going to just use a person as a reference. I'm not saying that this person does this. I don't know. If he does, more power to him. But like a landlord like Grant Cardone, he's got like 4,000 units that he's renting out. You know, people that's making these kind of money are contributing to these politicians. Now, I'm not saying Grant Cardone does. I don't know. But I'm just using him as an example. They need to make it across the board for everyone to make it fair. Just makes sense to me. Y'all, but in any case, be watching your mailbox in the next 2 weeks for the paper checks. Don't let nobody get those paper checks out. And again, Janet Yellen, she has officially said that people will be getting their stimulus checks this weekend. So check your bank account on Saturday morning, Sunday morning, and on Monday morning. Now, just because it shows up in your bank, that don't mean you actually got it. It still has to clear. So it will probably be Monday or Tuesday before it clears. But at least it will be there. You will have the satisfaction of knowing you've got that money in the bank. A lot of people saying that they're not going to hold their breath until they see it in their bank. Y'all, we can complain and whine and moan and groan all we want to. The checks are coming. But no, don't hold your breath, because 2 to 3 days you'd be dead. But, y'all, we can complain about everything. We can look at the downside of everything. A lot of people says that I'm not very positive. I'm negative about everything. I just do not see that, because I see all of these negative comments and I don't say anything about them. But y'all, the checks are coming, and no, they cannot garnish your checks. Y'all, I love you all. Keep your faith in Jesus Christ. Help is coming, and now it looks like it's coming fast. I know it's been a long, hard fight, but now that it's coming, it looks like it's going to happen fast. Keep your faith in Jesus Christ. The whole world needs a healing. Jesus Christ is the only one that can do that. Say a prayer for our country. Say a prayer for our leaders. Say a prayer for everyone hurting around the world through COVID, financial hardships, or any other affliction. The whole world needs a healing. Jesus Christ is the only one that can do that. Until next time, I love you all. Ciao.